Dang, I can't do nothing to get light up in here. All right, so I was just thinking, because I was hearing that like somebody is neck and neck with somebody in a competition, maybe. So I was thinking, if somebody was like just being they self, or they thought they was being they self, whether they was being used, like I told you, under MK Ultra or not, or if they was being possessed by a demon or something like this, it's like if you was doing something way back 15, 20, 30 years ago, and somebody trying to be neck and neck with you today, that just sounds strange. Especially, and I was thinking that these are like files like with the government or like some kind of classified information. How did you get that anyways to try to be in competition? Because I thought if this was just like people being who they thought they was, whether they was being used or not, and wherever they caught you at here, that's what it is. Like there's fair game out there for everybody. Like what I told y'all yesterday. Like when I was younger, or when I broke up with my boyfriend, and I'm like, okay, I think that, we need some time apart or whatever. I'm just feeling some kind of way. And when I went to go, do me, it's like, I didn't need nobody to bring no people to me. That's why I say about these men in the Bible and stuff, and some of the stuff they do and some of the historical or references. It's like, that's like having something handed to you. Like, you don't know how to be, you don't know how to, like, even being a lioness. Or even knowing some of the things that people could say about somebody if they was on their own doing whatever they want to do. We got to take that for the team. That's a gamble. Really, it's not, because I don't look at it no different. Body count is body count, male or female. You want to be, you know what I'm saying? Especially if somebody date men or you deal with transgenders, like, dude, you can't even use that. So I'm thinking like, I don't know why somebody would be in competition with somebody on that level or something like that. And then I was getting something else, and it totally just left my mind. So maybe we'll remember it later and talk about that. But I was just thinking, like, that's just strange. Oh, and that's what I was going to say. If there's a group of people around here with a secret society that go and drug people and enter into their homes, that's just weird too. I just don't think no king is doing that, because if you was a king, people gonna come. People gonna watch you, look for you, read about you, or something like this. They gonna come for you. If that's something that's kind of strange to me. I mean, because I might just be having a different kind of thinking about what that is. It's just like we'll use a Drake, right? Because everybody like, oh, Drake. What soldier was that? Drake. Somebody that, women was like women, or Michael Jackson or whatever. People don't. Well, I don't know. Michael Jackson's fan base is different. I think it was the essence, because he got all kind of fan base, but Michael Jackson didn't really date like that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I guess if you match those two things up, his fan base could be kind of tricky. And then I'll be thinking about, what about fan base? Because even when you talk about somebody like Kanye that did all this and made all these hits and stuff, and then soon as somebody said something about some mental illness or something, you see how really people really felt about somebody. You see what I'm saying? So I was wondering, do like the fan base even matter anyway at the end of the day? That's why it's so important, I feel like, for people to be like something by themselves. So imagine they shove somebody to the side, put them by themselves, and these are all the factors that a lot of other people that had all the fluff and stuff, in the end they're gonna find out it's that. But I guess if people felt like they bought their way or made their way into something, and they were going to be the judges of something, but then there's a conflict of interest. Like, I don't know, because like if not applying myself to be famous in any way, There's nothing against famous people. It's not even that I don't think I could be famous. It just, if I'm not applying myself, why are you sliding my energy over and putting it into some kind of spectrum that I'm not really going into or applying for? So this is what I feel like some people been doing with somebody's image or somebody's name. I mean, this could be a group of people that wanted you, in their thing. But now, like I said, when it get to the money aspect and all this other shit, you see how these people really feel about a situation. So, it really is like there's no rhyme or reason to the thing. Because I feel like some of the people like that they took and try to shovel in front of us or in front of me, these is people that, their day-to-day beat. They wouldn't even be in the competition. But maybe they took them behind the scenes and then try to, prep them or push them or peer pressure them in and stuff. And then they started looking like the man. I'm feeling like the man want to walk through. You know what I'm saying? But the man I want them. But it's the psychology of the thing. Because if you could get somebody that maybe never got hoes or they was quiet or they had to live a limited life because they were playing a part or they just was like that or something, and then you pump their head up real quick, I guess I don't know, that's something that they would get here. But I feel like also the whole thing about this is a whole bunch of scary people, like people that wanted you to not be able to say no. They're hiding what they're doing. Like, say somebody like, oh, my brothers and uncles found out like they didn't know or something, like how I was when I was younger, if they was watching. But they bring my masculine in that's going to be a counterpart for me or already is. And then they start showing them the game and they show them something about me. It's like, I don't know. It's like everything is hand fed. I don't know. I don't know what to, you know. Because even if a girl, you taking a chance, if you walk up to a dude and be like, hey, what's up? What's your name? You know what I'm saying? Like, for a girl to be like that, that's kind of bold or whatever. You know, I think it has something to do with, like, personality or whatever. So if they did all this or whatever to try to, push these people in the scene, I don't know. It just seemed like there's some kind of something like, and then I feel like with most women, they could shut these women up because it's like, oh, well, oh, they're making me look like this or something. But like, if you really don't care, like, you know what I'm saying? I just don't know. My brain might just work different. Okay. I don't know. But this also may have men, because I think with men, if they feel like they woman went somewhere, it's a lot of things that might go through their mind. Right? If it's a girl, there's a couple things that might go through. It might be a softer blow. If it's a dude, it's a lot of things that's going through their mind. You know what I'm saying? With manhood, shape, size, and it's a lot of things. Because men can't take that shit, not for 1 minute. You know what I'm saying? They can play all them games, but they can't. It's so much an oxymoron. Like, I don't know. And then if it's a woman, you know what I'm saying? It might be different elements. And if it's a man, a woman just feel like, I don't know. You could feel gutted or something like that because like, oh. But then at the flip side, it's like, well, if that person always had that secret desire, you don't know everything about somebody, you know, that could be something like that. You can't compete, or this is why you couldn't compete, or this is why the person never bent over backwards because it wasn't really what they wanted. It's a lot of elements that go with that. But if it's a girl, it's petty things, that could hurt you or hurt your feelings or make you feel in competition or less than a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Maybe. Or like, okay, what I would say for me, like a sensitive jab matter in the past for me, I think it could have been like if I found out that like my household money, like shit that go on me is going somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Right now it's like, oh, okay. But back then it would have been like so hurtful. You know what I'm saying? Back about 15, 20, 30 years ago or something. It'd have been like, ah. but like to say that, or the person, and I would even say not even just the money. It's about if you if you was spending money and you and this girl was going at me, you let this bitch go at me, man. So I won't even say it's the money. It can't, because the money is just whatever. I didn't get money already. My bills paid. You know, as a Queen of Wands, Empress, Queen of Pentacles, I didn't got you know what I'm saying? Do you get what I'm saying? I guess on this level, when they take these men through this process, they got money though. Then, so you could have been struggling with a dude, or struggling in your relationship or your marriage or a long term relationship, whatever this is, and the only problem y'all had was not having finances, right? So I'm guessing that then, if you find out that somebody was living that type of life without you, they chose to choose somebody else, knowing how y'all struggled together, or knowing how you was down with them when they did. I guess that could be like a betrayal, like and I feel like a lot of people don't announce it like that. They don't say it like that. Like, that is fucked up. Like, the morals and standards is out the door. So what else can you expect from a person after they did something like that? You understand? I feel like even if my relationship was failing apart, if I was with somebody for that long and that was the only thing that's a problem, if I got the money or if I won the lottery, I would still try what we had with the money before I'll say, okay, let's get out of this. You know what I'm saying? Now, if it's something that was calculated, like some money was going to be coming in, like an inheritance, and so everybody knew within something, and then the person just took that without you and just dipped off because they didn't want to split it with you because they knew that it wasn't going to be you. You get what I'm saying? So, but I was just thinking about that. Like, you know, I think that belittling, and I think that I had a dream like this a long time ago, like deja vu. It would be the part of you, not even, let's take all the money, everything out the equation. It's like the bond that you thought, or I thought I would have had with you. Okay. For you to meet another bitch and have the person belittle me or do something like that, like against me or something like that. Like, I think that would be the sensitive matter. Like, because people think I'm really hard or really tough, or, because I do have like I feel like I have a soft exterior, but you come too close and fuck around, then it's hard. But I feel like some people could look at me like I have a hard exterior, but there's something soft in there. But no, it's really soft all the time, really. It's just once you cross you see what I'm saying? That's how I feel like mine is. I don't know about y'all, but so I don't know. I really normally give people a reason to make me say, I don't fuck with that person like that. Oh, I won't be riding around with that person. Or no, I wouldn't be going to that person by house by myself. If I was gonna go there, it'd be a group effort. It's certain things that people could show me, like, initially, where I'm like, oh, you know, something like that. So I don't know. But I was thinking, like, how could a person call themselves a king? That would be a predator. And I know it's gonna be offensive, but maybe some people think that their method is the method that's right. But it's like, what? And then we wonder how kingdoms fall so quick, or shit like that. It just be what I be thinking, y'all. I can't help it. More of the standards, because people will throw that shit. You couldn't love me if you was taking other niggas' numbers, or you was seeing other niggas. No, actually, somebody probably could, but it just complicated. You get what I'm saying? I'm somebody that thinks that you can. And it's crazy because I'm also somebody that if it was right in my face and I caught you, I couldn't fuck with you no more. It ain't even that I think that I should be able to do what I want to do and you should not. It's just the fact that, I don't know, you got to order your steps with me. You know what I'm saying? Whatever like this. And people going to do, I notice now that people going to do what they want to do. But this, what I'm picking up on, what they doing to some of these ladies is making us be on these niggas roster anyway. When it's like, you ain't, I'm a hit. Where you going with that? With my level of just thinking, my mental, my obedient, whatever this is, or whatever this is, like, to God or the God within me, is like, what? You gonna try and put me on some shit anyway? Like, nah. Or people pulling little stunts, trying to tell you, oh, code such and such said you can't do this at the job or whatever, you could get fired. And then you just believe what that person say, then you get fired, and then you go back and look. Code such and such don't exist when it come to these particular type of workers, because we ain't dealing with that type of stuff. So, bitch, you better go somewhere with that. It's something like this, okay? I don't know. Because I'd be like, I don't know. And then it make me think about like the other thing, because that's just the thing, y'all. And I think, oh, that's what I was gonna say with a lot of baby mamas and stuff. I feel like people be trying to, because once somebody call you out on, oh, you just a jealous baby mom, you get in your fit, you might get your blood pumping and boiling or something. But it's like nobody's thinking about the things that somebody could have did in between to an individual to make them react or act in a certain way. Same thing of children that might have been found in themselves and in families, where it was divided, or a stepmom or something, and you maybe some of y'all go through or have gone through a point where that bitch was just acting funny towards you, right? And then somebody could have been in a situation where somebody act all nice to you. They didn't even they was really good to you or whatever, but behind the scenes they was messing you up. And I think that's the hard part. When you got to look back and you really good at gauging in people and energies and stuff like that. But that's why I'm starting to think that no, these was clones, or these was not those particular people. Or again, like the disconnection that we seen with that braid last night, that could have just been you was disconnected from a server. So those little inklings that should have been coming into you, you wasn't getting those little messages. You wasn't getting those little things. You could be getting it now. And again, in reality, these things may not have happened in your physical life. They could have been happening all behind the scenes. So I feel like somebody's like, oh, get over it or move on or something like this. But this is like building up a case or something. This is not like, being stuck on stupid or being stuck on what happened in the past or something. Because this shit is going on now. Like, it just being done in the background. You see? Something like this for somebody. And I'm guessing if these are processes where people are being paid to stay away from you, not give information, not put intel, not move forward towards you, like, and like for me, whether it be my boyfriend, my play sisters, my cousin, like, I never been in really any, or my best friend, like, we probably only had one big blowout argument or something the whole time. So, I don't know. I don't know. Something is just weird, okay? There could be some reflecting. Also, I feel like somebody's coming in like, yeah, the brief moment together or something like this. And it's just like, what you talking about? Like somebody on some old sneaky stuff, or this could be somebody that latched on to your energy, knowing who or what you were so long ago, and they benefited a lot from their life, even though you was not aware of this at all. And they've been having some kind of control over your life or something. Or again, some of us could have been brought back or reincarnated without our memories. So these people was able to run circles around you because they decided that you would be the one to be brought back without that. Because it was something very beneficial that these people wanted to gain or take from me or you in order to sustain themselves. It still goes back into the energy of Jesus being sacrificed or not, or carrying these people's sins or dying for their sins or not. I'm hearing that how many times? I think I can't remember by who is by. But the dude is kind of basically saying how many times you going to take this person back after doing this and that. But I feel like a lot of these people don't realize that you have not witnessed any of these things that somebody is saying. So I was thinking about that song, It's My Prerogative. I can do what I want to do. All these strange relationships, they really got me down. They say I'm crazy. They really don't care. So this could be some like my prerogative type stuff here, okay? Like somebody is, I'm not something, or somebody, I'm not something that's gonna be kept, not in that manner. You know what I'm saying? And ah, I guess it'd be different if I hadn't been a kept wife or a kept woman. I know how that feels. Um, when a lot of people might look for that, but I also know the dark sides of it or something now. Like, I don't know. Three of Pentacles. Somebody could be trying to sneak around and say that somebody's not the original or powerful or American or something. And this could have been a false judgment. This was these people's plan to get rid of somebody that they had blindfolded, to say that you don't do things. You got a foreign nature about yourself. You don't do things. But this could even be a group or a collective group that you were attached to, or a soul tribe. All right. And they're trying to say that you act foreign, or you don't do like we do, but you wasn't being raised with these people either. You wasn't being raised up. You wasn't being paid up, prayed up. You wasn't being whatever this is to whatever they pray to. You wasn't those things or something here. And again, this could have been for King of Pentacles energies to pay money. This could even be gay men. Like, you could have had a crowd of gay men underneath your rankings, like a Beyonce or something. That be like, you know, gay men love Beyonce. So, but not those kind of gay men. You could be like DL gay men, you know, and that could be another thing too. Like, DL gay men could have been hooked up to your energy, and they could have been using you like vicariously, like lifting you up in the spirit to vicariously live through you, dealing with other masculines or something during your, you know, selling of your royal oats. Okay. And in tune, they took care of you because they enjoy seeing you be like a tiger, like a lioness energy or something like this. Okay. But in tune, there could have been people taking these children to grow a family to make it seem like something. Yanni, or these could be transgenders, male and female counterparts, or somebody that dealt with transgenders. I don't know. These could even be public people or something. Like, they could be from any walks of life, I'm guessing, for whoever you are. But this man about to be heartbroken or something if they thought something. All right, because this is not their son. I don't know. Well, damn. I don't know. Somebody else could be playing your energy or playing around too to get this person back. They wanted to see if this person was going to go that far, and the way that they're going to get this child back or snatch back this gift or this money or whatever this is that man got on his lap thinking he getting away with. It's like it's not yours, like something like that. Yeah, even this emperor with this child here. And then we have the Six of Wands here in reverse. So there could be two men that's not going to be victorious. I don't know. I don't know. This could even be the two legs dipped in blood, or they was trying to dip themselves in blood or make themselves blood or make themselves connected. Like, these people is better off just letting me go through a Bridgerton phase. Give me my money and shit and go and bring me to the palace and let me have a Bridgerton phase. You know, it would have been something that could have did something and brought back TV or some shit. You know, it could have changed the direction, you know, of like reality TV. They'd have been better off doing some shit like that. My way. But you got the emperor in reverse with this child here too. Because somebody's not going to be victorious with doing something. Maybe these people just don't want to get you money because you would have children by angels or higher something people. I don't know. But I'm not ashamed. Like, I thought that was natural for me. I don't know. Maybe it was a spell on me, but I was like, when I was younger, I was something else to deal with now. Shit. It wasn't nasty and slutty, and it wasn't all out in the open, but I had a way about myself. I had to think about it. I had to think about it, boy. So somebody could be also using while you were separated from somebody. If they had conservatorship over you, they could have been still spying on you while you were in other relationships and putting compilations of your sexual partners or your dates or something to humiliate you or like shit they shouldn't even knew about. You get what I'm saying? Somebody could be doing something like that. Sinister instrument. So playlist music, the ball energy. I don't know, y'all, because it's like this person is sinister. The musician is not in the playlist. Whoever this is, just even the old times, something else was going on here. It's almost like some people in high society or something like this, or in the government was doing some shit. But it's like it was getting blamed on the industry, or somebody wants to really get rid of the music industry so they can use AI or technology to, I don't know, it's something like that. Like again, these things seem like they stem from people not getting a chance at something, or they're not willing to apply themselves, but they got a huge brain, a powerful brain, and they didn't want to apply themselves, so they don't like people that actually did. So that could be another situation too. Okay. um it's like I'm not going to apply with the way I look. I'm not applying to be a damn a Victoria's Secrets model. I'm not applying with my voice. I'm not applying to be no singer or trying to whatever, because that's just not my forte or something. But I don't know. Somebody could have got a no or something. It could have humiliated the person or something like this. But with this ball, excuse me, ballroom dancing. I don't even know. This like a basketball, whatever. This could also be some kind of sport or Olympic or like some kind of it's something sporty, athletic. Um, I'm not sure. I mean, this could even be um. It's not a basketball. It's like football, foot, or a soccer ball, or soccer moms, or somebody could be from Latin America or something. It could be about what somebody did to get, I don't know, something sporty. Can we say that? Sporty? Somebody could be trying to protect a person or something. I don't know. And they got email, crown, and icon. Hmm. I don't know. Somebody trying to pick a place for you to be like your spot or something. Okay, I don't know what this is. We got email energy or messages coming in. This could be these unless you hit your foot on a rock or something like this. Okay, this could be also like a rock like Rock Nation or rock, like I don't know, boulders. Again, dark energies here. These could be sky entities, possibly. I'm not sure. And we got North Carolina is in reverse and South Carolina is in the upright. Okay. And then we got Mississippi in the upright, but it says true in reverse right here. So I don't know if that's true. We got Mary in reverse. All right. Well, it's Maryland. The blue in Maryland or water people in Maryland could be in reverse because of this Mary energy. Somebody could be a Mary, named Mary or something. And again, like I said, South Carolina is in the upright, but North Carolina was in the reverse. Let's see. And then we have this toe here, this toe of this politician here. And we have the wishbone because yesterday, yeah, and then we got Florida in reverse, okay? So a politician could be from Florida or, and then Washington, D.C. I'm about to say, damn, or Washington. And I don't know if these people did something to somebody's reproductive system out of malice. Because last night it was fixed. When I was looking at my thing over here, this was looking at upright. Okay, it's fixed. But somebody did something else here. So, somebody did something else. This could be also about this ball, the lilies, and something to do with the presidency. But this also would prove that these familial people, supposed familial people of mine, no matter how far or near, has something to do with, like, I'm supposed to have been on the road to the White House a long time ago. It's kind of proving something like that. Like somebody got the word, like, hey, you guys, by the 15th, you got to report here. But they found, who can we find? We can't bring her. Who could we find? And it's almost like everybody complied with whatever this is. Like, it's like my invite with all these people, but they decided to have all these people and not invite me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's something weird like that. I mean, somebody could be going to the extreme to try to act like that's not what happened, but that's how I'm seeing it. Because I feel like with some of these recycled or reincarnated people in these bloodlines, it's something that ties them together throughout lifetimes or something. Let's see what they could have been doing. Well, you know what? We need that other card too. Oh, wait. Let's see. I'll get South Carolina and North Carolina out here. And we'll start with that. Yeah, because I don't know. It's about to show these politicians in the reverse. About to be cast down. So somebody could walk on by or walk through. And again, I feel like if these people would have even met with you or me once and talked once or just ran it by or gave you the opportunity to trick you and like they did all these other people to fall for the okie dokie, even one time, something would be different here. But I just don't see it that way. You got Texas in the upright. Let's see. I'll just need to find North Carolina and South Carolina. New York, the Sunshine State, with school. New York with school. Something could have been, because this could be like somebody felt bad about something and then they said, we got to protect this person, man. We did something real messed up. Or this could be, they found out they killed the son a long time ago or blocked the son or something here. Okay, and all right, so we see North Carolina was in the reverse and South Carolina was in the upright. There's also a bunch of people that was maybe because you were lost in the sauce or being sheltered or covered or hidden or whatever this is. A lot of people got that twisted with having power over a person. I know South Carolina is in here because I seen the tree. 10 years in reverse. Betty Bumps in Betty Bumps. This means somebody's butt is protected. They don't have to do something or whatever like this to get into something. Yeah, somebody's already in it. I didn't even see that coming. And then you got 10 people in the reverse or 10 attempts or I don't know. Maybe somebody tried to. Okay, here it is. Maybe somebody tried to like try to manipulate you to come on, just let me do this to you or something. Everything will be perfect. But it's like, for what we're doing, that don't make no sense. If you want me to do that, then that's not, and if everybody's doing that, then that's not the crowd or something. Like, I don't know. We got the sun here with this Betty bumps. So like the sun don't do that. They're not supposed to do that or something like this. Like that, I'm hearing. But this is what got somebody selected in the past. All right. And then now this person is being seen as like trash or something. Like, I don't know if these is like ancient. The girl, I don't know. Somebody could be coming in from like a different planet. They ain't been here for centuries, and they looking back like, wait, we can just stop all this right here because this one do this and then we don't do that or something like this. Why did y'all do that? Like, somebody could have to answer. That's what I mean. Somebody might have to answer for something. Trying to flip the whole script entirely. Okay? Like, whatever floats your boat. I ain't trying to be in nobody's bed. I don't even like porn. It's nasty to me. I mean, it's not, it's just like uncomfortable. Porn stars can do what they doing. You see what I'm saying? They're going to do what they doing. But I don't get, okay, I won't say it's nasty. Let me rephrase that. I don't see what people get out of it, watching it. I mean, I can maybe see more what people that actually perform it gets out of it, but I don't get what's watching it or getting addicted to watching it. I don't understand that when you got the same things right there on your body. It's just my opinion. So maybe, like I told you, these is a lot of people that's been in the dark or been in the shadows or been something. They don't know how to, it could be something about that too. Like, engage, right? So what would that cause them people to do? Create an existence where they don't have to exist. Create existence where they don't have to be seen. Create something where we can have AI presidents and shit like this. Like, because that's what I'm saying. It's something about professionalism and something else. Like, what? We've been doing this for like centuries. I thought. Okay. And if you just think about it with COVID and everything lined up just perfectly. Something lined up just perfectly. Like, these are people that want to be hidden or something, or they don't want to. They talk about us and say, oh, you're not living, you don't go outside. But it's like these people stay in the dark all day. They won't, maybe, I mean, I don't even going to go cliche and say vampire, because I'm not getting that. I feel like this has something to do with self-esteem, or people that have issue or have had it since they was little, or they was bullied about their big nose, or and something had to sweep through and read the minds of these people and put them in a collective something here. It's easy to fight somebody from behind the scenes and throw rocks and hide your hands. Literally. Because somebody's trying to act like they wasn't a part of nothing. No, you threw rocks. You used rocks. It's something about these people, maybe with it. Roxanne, Rocks. Somebody's name could be Rocks. It's easier to do that. Or this could even be they were trying to try to play that shit like somebody, Jesus was hiding under a rock. Like somebody that's like Rocky Balboa, bitch. We could be talking about anything like this. I don't know, but these two. Now I know this ain't who I think it is. Okay, I know this ain't who I think it is, but I think it is. Let's see. And it's like you got the audacity to do something like that, and then the person can spot you out and call you out, and you gonna be trying to do what? You did that. You trying to do what? Somebody just got caught or something like this. Like I said, this proves even more what I'm saying. South Carolina is known best for its seaside resort towns, Hilton Head and Myrtle Beach. are two premier resort destination. Nisha. Somebody's name could be Nisha. I meant to say destination. I've been to Hilton Head. I like it a lot. I liked it a lot. But I don't think I ever been to Myrtle Beach. Like, it was a fun trip a little bit. Married. Somebody might want to get married, or they already are. The workplace affair is over because they don't want to have legal matters. So somebody could be trying to marry somebody so that they don't have, that's a cease and desist. And somebody's happy about this, but that's a cease and desist. This could be even like this person, somebody's friend or best friend or cousin or something that was fucking with your man. And now they're trying to send them, they feel like they're more powerful than you because they work behind the scenes. And now they want to send this nigga back to you or something like this. And it's like, ooh, ugh. Ugh. You know what I'm saying? That's why I be kind of looking at okay, so it could be something about somebody's cyborg energy popping in, because maybe I don't know. It's something like you could have dealt with cyborgs, but nothing never clicked emotionally between you. Maybe on my side, because of who I am, they couldn't let me feel the love and reciprocate that from a distance of a meeting, a chance encounter with another cyber person. You see? Like, not cyber, but synthetic or something like that. But shit. Yeah, somebody's like, let's do it my way or something. It's like, no, boy. Like, I'm like, hold on, wait. Is these my cyber people? Like, is these my... Like, is that my... Is this what a tri-bread is? Can we feel each other? And do you look like that? Because I look like damn near most of the time, or if I try, I look like what I... if I apply just a little bit of makeup, I look like my pictures online. Okay, you can see I got makeup on, but I don't use filters. Okay, so, but I be thinking like, shit, they look like that. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I can go ahead, you know what I'm saying, go for a little run. Yeah, something ain't shady. And this is bad news for somebody, because they trying to keep you in like a bubble of like neighborhood dick or something. Like, I don't know what this is, girl, but I'm just looking like, hold on. Okay, sweet talk in reverse. Don't talk nice to these people, or somebody like that that you don't talk nice to them. Somebody might like a blunt person, male or female, and they want strings attached. Your smart ass mouth or something like that. This is bad news for somebody that wanted to have things their way. Like, it ain't over, man. We just playing dead right now. And I'm not saying that I'm my old self either. When I was young, I did what Jesus said. When I was young, I did what I did. It's something that's different now. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to have to change my whole, I'm probably about to have to change my whole thing. My whole realization here. Yeah, somebody's like, I don't love you. They're trying to create a storm here. They're like, oh, I don't love you. All right. Could also be like, I don't know, some people could be programmed to harm you or something, like date you and then like choke you out, bitch. I don't know. It could be fun. So somebody's like, I messed up over you. Something. That's bad news, okay? I don't love you. Bad news. Somebody could have been waiting for you to show up at a function or something so they can say this to you in your face or something here. Yeah, we got the sun here. Or somebody's son. Somebody could have been waiting. Yeah, karmic lessons. Okay. So a son could be about to learn a karmic lesson. Or they had to. But I feel like somebody's like, I don't love you. I hate you. Or I don't love you. Or something like this. Like, whoa, what you talking about? And they really feeling like this. Okay. Yeah. So let's go ahead and do these real quick. I think I'm going to just do them one at a time. What can we find out about Florida? And do we need the Zodiac cards out here? Do we? What happened to him? Like, that's why I'm trying to tell these people they need to play with their friends like that. Um, they need to be sure, they playing with their friends, or be sure that your connection was really like that before these people be playing with somebody. I think this is the whole thing that is getting misconstrued here. Like, because I feel like these people supposed to have been in a room with me or you, no matter how famous or rich they are. And you have not. If they did, they brainwash it or whatever. What's the use of that? Like, what the hell? So what you mean tell me people that's supposed to be elite and all this is hiding from little old me? The hell is this? Like, where have I been? So let's see if we can get somebody from Florida. Let's get a couple of key pointers off of here. March 3rd, Sunshine State, Orange Blossom, and God we crust. Or crut. Trust. They don't trust in God in Florida. There could be something, a lot of foreign, it could be Florida could be a melting pot for brown skinned people, or, multicultural people. All right. They may don't trust God, or they just don't like God, or they're anti-Christ or something here. Mangrove pines, Everglades, national parks. Okay, alligators, manatees, rare birds, Walt Disney World in Orlando, and then Cape Canaveral was the launch site for space shuttle mission. So maybe they only like people that have a mental illness that, well, they have like fetishes or something, like childhood fetishes, adults, like baby people. And then they honor also mentally ill people that still like toys and to play. But again, as the business aspect to protect something, I don't know, even with what DeSantis did with Disney or whatever, trying to give them a hard time. But it's like, that's two things fighting the same thing or something possibly here. It's almost like somebody was trying to be cool with you or do something like this. They're trying to hide the original. There's some origins of something. They're hiding something. And it's best for both of them to work against somebody when it comes to this. You get what I'm saying? Even though there's something here that's like inbred, like, I feel like people think you either have to be this or you have to be that, and you don't. Somebody could be all of those things or something. All right. We got Walt Disney World, Florida in reverse or something like this. Let's see. All right. Scorpio, Aries in reverse. Let's see. I don't know what, girl, my Carmex missing. My Vaseline is missing. I've been looking for it for 3 days. And we living on commissary finances around here. I can't afford to just be replacing all this shit. Right now. Right now. All right. So let's see. I just need one. So somebody's doing something here. We got Mars. Mars bars. Wait, hold on. Let's see. Midhaven Pinnacle. This kind of giving me, I told you there's a older something to, you know how people build on like mysterious places and stuff like this, portals, stuff like that. As above, so below. one thing about, I was really upset. You hear me? When I went to Disney for the first time, because I never been, and I said I have to go before I die. And when people started attacking me spiritually, I thought I was about to die at first. So I convinced him to take me to Disney. We needed to go. We got a D baby now, and we promised the kids all them years and never took them. We got a D baby. We got to go now. So we went, but I was so mad at them because, you know, those cute little those cute little like towns that you walking through. You know, it looked like a bakery, but it's just like, it's like a fakery, or you know, it's like, it's not a real place to go into. But I thought I was so excited because I'm like, oh my God, we about to go into like a miniature little place like this or something, you know. But it was not nothing. It was just a front, you know. It's just decoration, and I was so mad because I thought we was gonna, like, you know how like in Alice in Wonderland you go open up that door and she had to get little and crunch down or whatever. I thought we was gonna go into something like that or something exciting, but so it looked so cute on the outside and everything, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm about to go inside of here. And I think I tried to open up one of them doors. I tried to open up one of them doors. I'm like, oh, I was so mad. Okay. Cause I'm like, that'd be the coolest shit in the world. Like what I was, okay, what I was imagining if those things were to open up those doors, what I was imagining in my head, it was like the coolest shit in the world. So when I seen that, it's just stuck like that. It's just for, it's a front. It's not, those places not real. You can't go in there. Then I was like, oh dang, I was mad. Okay, I thought I had been, you know, duped or whatever. So I guess we got two. Because there was this place in Texas that we went to when I was in San Antonio one time. It's like over in New Brunswick, or it was somewhere else, but it was like a little museum or whatever. And I was so mad. I think I cried on the way home because he was like, okay, tomorrow we wake up early. We got to wake up this time, then we can leave. We can go there. It's like a 30-minute, 40-foot. It was like a little bit of a drive. I can't remember. And then I was like, just because I really wanted to go to that museum or whatever, and we didn't even get to go. But they had like miniature stuff. Like they had like a, not miniature, but for like the kids, that like kid-sized grocery stores and little rooms you could go in. And I just was, when I seen the pictures, I was so excited about this. But we had to leave. We had to leave right back on the road. And I'm like, what? I'm like, this was all what, that's the main place I wanted to go to. I was so mad. But you said. All right, so we got Florida. In reverse. Let's see. I'm gonna use these here. Like I'm chilling, boy. I'm you know what I'm saying? I just, why is these people, I just, what planet is we on? I forget which planet we on, because I did not know people go this hard. You mean all this life I could have been doing so much more, all these blockages and stuff like this? You know, jeez Louise. Yeah, somebody could be trying to make somebody sign something. Sign for something. Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay. What about this Queen of Wands in reverse? We got the Empress here. We ain't gonna pull that. And then you got Six of Cups. Somebody's giving some flowers, something to start with, maybe. It's like a rose bush or something here. Eight of Wands. Mm, I don't know. Somebody could be in reverse. They could have tried to stop something here. This could be some type of judgment here with these Eight of Wands. Um, because this looks like a sorceress or something she do. Okay. And then it could be somebody young at something. They could have prevented this person from learning how to fight back or fight against some type of works or something. This person could have stopped a person from being able to protect themselves. And now they're in reverse. Maybe they can't protect themselves. I'm not sure. Six of Cups. Somebody could be trying to give it to someone else. Okay. I don't know if it's like mother, grandmother, something. Or again, this woman could have had this child hostage or had this child captive or been trafficking this child. And now they want to bring it to this other child. Um, and then we have the King of Cups here. We also got Wand in reverse. Maybe this is somebody that was special to somebody, that somebody did something to somebody that was special to you. Because I was seeing somebody went to prison, or somebody could be going to prison for, like, this ain't somebody that was like hating on you, or a father that was like not letting his daughter date. Somebody was doing something bad to people, possibly. Like exiling them or something for dealing with a certain person or something. Something should be looked into, maybe even with this Florida energy here. Again, somebody, that's why I said something about stopping lovers or friends or connections or something. A Hierophant could be doing this in reverse. All right. Maybe they just want to drain somebody of their energy, or somebody is actually being drained of their energy right now. Okay. Like the King of Cups, this is Florida, but this is like the Midwest area on my imaginary map. Somebody could be looking more into this could be a younger person being held here and drained. And then we got this person, this younger person, this other younger person with the cup here. He's drinking from this cup, and this person is giving and receiving because this person was drinking from this cup or something like this. What is that? The mermaid or something like this, and the dolphin here. This could be like the dolphins. What's the colors? Orange and green. Or, orange, orange and green or something like this. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But you got this siren energy or somebody that's here. This is, like I said, this could be somebody that is saying, oh, well, you just still complaining about that stuff, but this person is the main reason. Somebody here is the main reason why some stuff was happening to you, and this person could be about to get stripped. Yeah, this person and these other women here, they're still doing something now. They're saying you're talking about something in the past. They think that they're going unseen, and they're all concerned. They're all like gathering around the pot or the stew, or you or somebody's name could be. I think it's a show called The Stew. They're all communicating about what should be done about something. There's this little boy being drained here. The launch site for space is in reverse. That's the only words up here that I can see. It says Everglades in reverse, including something. Okay. So this person look a little nervous or a little bit concerned here. All right. I don't know if they turn somebody into a water energy or a siren or something, but this is really the King of Cups, not this person. This person is an imposter. Yeah, somebody got the proof. What they did to try to do this spell work on somebody, Page of Cups. Rip out their heart. Do something to some scrolls. We got, I don't know what this is at the top. A bull or, I don't know, some kind of thing. I never noticed those stars up there. It's not the Big Dipper, but something like it. You know, some kind of something here. Yeah, this could be somebody that was going. Yeah, we got the World card energy. Like somebody is, like that's not the person, or they're like, no, let this be the King of Cups and then just be the World card energy or whatever this is. But I feel like these people are scared. This could be also a mother or a woman that protects this person. Somebody that will stand. Love is blind. Somebody stands in front of this man or something here to try to protect him. But again, they're going to be getting dismembered because they could have went against the World card energy. Yeah, this is somebody that want to be the King of Cups. They could have did spell work to this person and then try. You see how these flowers is right back? Like they kept these flowers. These is flowers from somebody's front doorstep. You know, it ain't even got nothing to do with this girl. But somebody like, yeah, I gave the person they flowers. But really they doing it's something with a child. And there's other fish in the sea too. So the child is even getting sold short because there's other fish here in the sea. This is not the only child here. It's not like Jesus feeding people with 2 fish. It's like a little girl, these flowers, and this fish. Somebody don't got it like that. They ain't got the juice like that. All right. Whoever this is, it's not them. It's not their destiny to be where they're sitting or something. Yeah, we got this mother, another one of these mothers here. A Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Again, somebody that... This could be somebody that's playful with their child. It could be a boy that's gay and he's really close to his mother. You know, it's giving me like... Y'all know that Be Lovely or whatever and her son... You know, her son is a little effeminate. He might be gay. I think he might be. He talks about it, I think. But it's like a real close, like a bonded relationship like that. Like those two. This is what this is giving me. They're gay, but they're close with their mother. They could be offering some things back. This could be somebody finally trying to say, okay, you took those things, give it back or something like this. Or something. You should not have took that from that person or something like this. And the person is nervous. But I feel like they really just want to be the king or something like this. And they can't be. Right? Even your mother could be protecting this person. This is like LGBTQ in them or very eccentric people. Or these are fans or these are side chick or pimped out women. Or these are like groupies or something. Okay? Yeah, these are like groupies or something here. All right. Could also be some transgender women. Okay. But the person is here to bring the tower for the whole thing. So there's no second chances for these people. They're not calling the shots. They've already been told that their reign is over and mine is beginning. So I don't know what they're doing. Okay. I don't know what they're doing. It's like over, done with. All the way. This is also more Johnson or Johnson and Johnson, or there's more of this here. Y'all can't tell me that. Y'all can't tell me that who the fuck. You can't tell me who this look like. Stop playing with me. His essence or his energy kind of remind me of my so-called spouse. But there's a lot of them over there from that White House that look like that. It's like you could spread your essence out in more than one people in the political arena that's speaking in public. And I'm supposed to be there and I'm not there. Something happened back here. This is could be something from 9/11 too. It's giving me the blanket, like the blanket Derek. I think that was who was over there. That could have been an Aquarius if I'm thinking about it now. These could be all the sisters, all the cousins, the sisters and stuff from the Thomases, or Bay and Gail, Bay and Gail, or B and Gail, or Gay. Like somebody's name could be Gay, like Gay, Galen, like Gay. Like I knew a lady named Gay, like Gaye. All right. Evanston. Philly cheesesteak. We used to go to a Philly cheesesteak place up there all the time. They had like famous people on the wall in there. We used to go all the way down there just to go get those sandwiches. And I think it closed or something, or I don't know what happened. We got Mars, and we got somebody is kind of like stricken. I don't know who this is, okay? By something, okay? There's one star right in front of his face. Like somebody's done with these particular women or something like this. I don't know. This could be a women from a certain like branch in a family tree or something. I'm not sure. Maybe this person used to hang out with these people and now they're looking in another direction here. All right, we got the Knight of Swords in reverse. There's a lot of birds or blackbirds or birds or something that's in reverse here. The Hierophant, with this Hierophant energy, okay? Or these people that's acting like they is meditating, but they really chanting or they're really inciting something here. All right, and then we have this Four of Pentacles young man here. This is a younger boy. This is a younger boy that's in the upright, the son of David. But whoever is flying witch, this witch son is not, which son? Which son? Okay, this son is in reverse. He's at the feet of some of these witches. Somebody is still stuck between, like, if this is their father or uncle or some man that used to be dealing with these women, this boy is still kind of like at the helm of whoever this witch boy with the birds in reverse, these flock of birds. This person is still torn between maybe even this pot, maybe this cauldron. Okay, the women, because they're using somebody else's head or somebody else's dome or somebody else's cauldron. This is also with this brew or this brewery or Bruton energy. They that's the thing. That's the alcohol. That's the mixture, or that is the whatever this is. But they are the ones putting this, concocting this stuff. So this could be, again, using children of gods or alchemists or American gods to manipulate things, even against the actual, you know, person here, or the pot, or whoever is the person. But you got this person that might be locked up somewhere in a room or something, and they're in the upright. There is an upright son of David, possibly somewhere here. They could be wanting to do the right thing or something like this. All right. Five of Swords. Because they know something about these Five of Swords people here. And I'm guessing that these people could have been trying to hurry up and get rid of their magic wand. Oh, no, we're caught. But they're not going to be able to do this here. So, but they could have, this boy could have seen something. This is like one of those movies, like that witch movie, when that boy was looking through the window and he seen those ladies with one toe and like they took off, they was bald and everything with one tooth or whatever, the witches thing with Anne Hathaway or something in it. This could be something like somebody seen something like this and they just throw them in a dungeon. Yeah, there's no going back and forth about it. They're not going to be able to hide this, whatever they was manipulating here. All right. And again, if this person is acting like they departed from these women to lure somebody in, this is a lie. This person is still connected to these women here. Now they're going back to the drawing board. Now they're going back to the drawing board. This could also be something that leads people into this could also be somebody that leads people into wanting to be gay after you realize what these people could have done to you. It could be childhood trauma that makes people want to be gay. Or somebody is, this could also be women because that are like that, because it's almost like lesbians or something, because it's almost like trauma bonding 101 or something, like, you know, it's like trauma bonding. Um, I got, I just heard hers and hers, but it could be his and hers, or I don't know, or just the I am energy. Like I don't know what this is, guys. Because somebody could have even went to Disney before me or you, and this something that happened here. So somebody was already aware when you was coming in, and that you could they could have set a snare here. So now somebody's back to the drawing board. Say you inherited a stake in Disney if you were part of that family. A ladybug on my window. Somebody else got this or went there before you and obtained this. Or they're waiting for somebody to come after you to obtain something. Because this person's like, I'm not dealing with them no more. This could even be one of Lisa, Annalisa kids or some shit. The hidden kids I'm talking. When they say don't bring up people kids, well, wait, these could be terrorists on my soil, man. I didn't know. I know how many kids these women supposedly have. I can count now. The girls my age, I know what they had in the Truman Show or in the public eye. What they had behind the scenes when they was trying to build a kingdom on top of my kingdom all the time. That's an act of war. That's an act of treason. Now we talk about something else. And if these people know who I am and they know the most personal, sensitive factors about me, and somebody's trying to keep me away from my crown or protection, then we have a problem. So we got the Three of Wands here, and then we got the we got the Strength card here. All right? Because this could be people trying to test you and say, oh, you just ordinary. You couldn't even whip up that or something like this. But maybe you're not this. Or maybe these people are also doing things electronically or probably telepathically or with tech to make it seem like you don't have magic. To block your magic but let other people's go on. Okay? Because that's your one to flip over with the Strength card. And then we got somebody that's manipulating water and somebody manipulating earth. Back to the drawing board. Somersault. 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 Somebody is not the most high, but they could have picked this person to do something. All right. And then we got the Temperance here to balance it out. So maybe somebody let somebody try something, try to work something out, or try to do this particular position or job, but it's clear that they're not. It's also about to bring in a Tower, and somebody else is still balanced even through something here. And this could be a produce of this person, this son of David here, on this trying to hold down something, but they're still locked up in they locked up into something or in the basement. Okay, what's that? Rap City in the basement. Something could be like something in the basement. Intemperance is the reason why this Knight of Swords or somebody else's, this like a Rough Rider son or something, that could be in reverse because this person was trying to do something. All right. Maybe she's protecting her child or somebody that's more in a likeness or alignment with this person. Okay. Huh. It's almost like one of her eyes is put out actually too. Temperance, balance. It's like balance is needed in a situation here. It could occur. Somebody could also be trying to take away a person's gifts or something like this to restore balance, take away your creativity, sacrifice this child or sacrifice whoever this is to gain something for the rest of these people. This could be what they're planning here, but they don't have the authority to do this over this person. Okay, they don't have the authority to do it over this person. Yeah, they don't. They don't. Somebody that manipulate their way into this crown, that crown, something like this has got to put it down. Yep. It's over for these people. Anything that they was holding on to salvage it, to use it for the kingdom in my likeness, you cannot use it. It's contaminated by these people. This is almost giving me Kali energy, like somebody chilling with this orange dress. That's like a warning here. And look at how these skulls is on all these cups here. It's like they've been warned. Even with the King of Pentacles over by the castle or the White House, whatever this is with this American eagle or whatever this is, it ain't even really, well, it got a whole brown head. It ain't even got the white head on there. Somebody's name could be Whitehead. Somebody's name could be Whitehead in reverse. All right, brown could be in reverse as well. And then we got these little wildflowers or something like this. Up top with these green people. It's not really this person running shit. It's these people. It's them that was doing whatever this is. It's I told you that this is who's doing this or whatever this is. These could be the predators here. Page of Cups can't birth nothing with them. Just can't. And it's even calling me to put over here with this tower and off the cliff and all this other stuff here. Off the cliff. Somebody's name could be Clifford, Cliff, Clifton. Could be a place. Two of Wands. It could be taking some people, like some real serious people that's serious about doing something to get rid of some, to clean up shop. It's just what the thing is here. Yeah. Chariot in reverse. They don't have the authority. Something about water fairies or water little fairies or something here to being beheaded. I heard something about like those robo rabbits and the snakes or something like this. But this is also mixing and mingle. You mixing. Somebody's getting these people to mix and mingle or something. Yeah, they listen to a high priestess. They listen to Daisy, the high priestess in reverse, about trying to kill like Hope Michelson off or something like this, or trying to cut me off. And it's coming. Something coming for all that funding and shit you've been getting from the government. That shit is getting cut off. Whatever you was doing over there in Chicago with Donald Trump and shit, this Daisy or whatever the girl's name is, the pet goat, it's a wrap. That's who's really the person that's from Africa that been in Nigeria or whatever this is. Or that's who really the foreign. You trying to swap Chloe with Hope Michelson. And it's not going to happen. Yeah. They're not going to be fortunate with doing this or whatever this is. Or drowning out this Ten of Wands person or this male here. All right. Yeah, because somebody was also with this Lily. That could be Lily and somebody else's spawn. And Queen of Wands energy here. These people is not these dragon people or something like this either. They was letting them play these parts for too long. Again, they don't have a Two of Cups with nobody either. Something is, I don't know what this is, but I'm about to get up out of here, y'all. I'm tired a little bit still. It's over.